one of the most powerful forces on earth.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be also in the days of the Son of Man. Chapter 6. Now it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves of all whom they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning! How you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations! For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. Those who see you will gaze at you and consider you, saying, Is this the man who made the earth tremble, who shook kingdoms? And no wonder, for Satan himself transforms himself into an angel of light.
When men began to multiply on the face of the ground, and the daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and they took to wife such of them as they chose.
Though you once knew this, that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed those who did not believe. And the angels who did not keep their proper domain, but left their own abode, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness for the judgment of the great day.
DNA that every person has, and you inherit it from your mother. Your mother passes it on to her children. Men don't pass it on to their children.
When the sons of God came to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them, these were the mighty men that were of old, the men of renown.
It's interesting to mention that out of the 300 skeletons that have been found, most of them have died through head trauma. After the effects of that tsunami, a lot of these skeletal remains started popping up.
Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, creeping thing and birds of the air, for I am sorry that I have made them. There we saw the giants. The descendants of Anak came from the giants, and we were like grasshoppers in our own sight, and so we were in their sight. And Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in time of snow.
We do understand that the Canaanites actually were born with deformities. Some of them were born looking vampiric, some of them were born with horns, like this being here, and some of them were born with fur all over their body. When the Israelites killed a giant, they usually cut its head off. And so when they did that, they would make trophies of the heads of these giants, and they would place them in certain areas that were in underground cabins. One of these cabins have been discovered, and this is one of the heads of these giants that the Israelites took.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be also in the days of the Son of Man. They ate, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
The spirits will not want you to hear everything. They've been in the midst of dark rituals. They come in that Luciferic invocation, the invocation of the Antichrist. They come in the Black Mass. They come in small rituals, in little bonding rituals, in sex rituals, in blood rituals. They come in all of that marriage to the beast, in the hands of glory. They come in those nights of the satanic revels.
Every living thing is defined by its DNA code. The DNA is a long string consisting of 4 different molecules.
Genetic discovery that could give man the ability to create life to specifications.
Fundamentally, it was about determining the complete sequence of the human genome, the 3 billion letters that make up our genetic blueprint. And we know we have the code before us, and buried within that code is information about what are all the genes necessary for making a human brain, all the genes necessary for making a human liver or the heart or any part of the human body.
In 2005, what turned out to be the first human cloned embryo was produced here in Newcastle University.
Look again. The DNA from a person to be cloned is injected into a human egg. And what's created is an intact cloned embryo of that person. If this new embryo grew up, it would be the person's identical twin.
You could design your baby's features, would you? According to LA's Fertility Institute, prospective parents can select eye color, hair color, and more. The technology is called pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD.